So this is Professor Allan Lichtman, who uses his magical set of keys to predict the election results. And guess what happened in 2024, this election? He found out that as he's declared himself God, that he's not. That his identity was broken up. And here he is discussing this with Cenk Uygur and accusing him of blasphemy. Blasphemy for getting...
You got it wrong.
Say
you were
whatever you want.
preposterously and stupidly wrong. So, okay, all right. Can I just finish a goddamn thought ever on this show?
No, not if you're personally... I admitted I was wrong. I don't need you to call me stupid.
Okay. Hey, Allan, you deserve a tall glass of shut-up juice, so can you just shut up for a second? And let someone who knows what they're doing...
You're so right, Pierce.
Okay?
You're so right. We're so unified right now.
You want,
so,
I will not sit here and stand for personal attacks, for blasphemy against me. You don't need to do that. You don't boost
blasphemy against you? Who the hell are you? Are you Jesus Christ, you loser?
How dare you impugn Allah, Dios, Almighty God? Allan Lichtman, you have failed. And we are going to watch your failure unfurl itself like a sail taking ship to the island of insanity on election night.
Wait, that means...
The Democrats will hold on to the White House, and Kamala Harris will be the next president of the United States. Will be the next president of the United States. At least that's my prediction for this race. But the outcome is up to you. So get out and vote.
And I did.
Projecting that Donald Trump has won Florida. That Miami-Dade result is pretty shocking, no?
Really shocking.
Huh.
That Biden won that big. He won it by 2 points, but to be behind by 11.
Yeah, that is strange. If you're Kamala
Not
Harris,
strange at all.
Which I believe most of our audience is. It is looking good in Georgia.
Looking good, baby.
The Lichtman Live analysis is saying it's looking good in Georgia. We're not projecting Georgia.
Not nowhere near calling it. There's only 4% of the votes in. But we can see in these Democratic strongholds, she's doing way better than Biden did. And Biden won Georgia.
I told you that. You keep doing it.
I know. I can't help myself.
I know.
I'm excited. I'm feeling a little better.
Good. Yeah, he was. You were stressed out earlier today.
I was freaking out.
Not because you weren't confident in your pick, just because you were anxious to get the results, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Hey, at my age, I don't have time to waste. Only 43%. Did no way to tell.
Man, Georgia is extremely controversial in the chat right now. It's just not the math is not adding up. There's not enough votes. There's not enough vote margin left for her to make up 230,000 plus votes.
Net.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe if you cheated.
Don't call Georgia. Mom says don't call Georgia.
Listen to Mom.
I don't know. I just don't get the math, how she could win this. 80% in from Fulton County. That's her county. 72%.
Remind me never to visit.
She's almost tied with Joe Biden in Fulton County. From last
There's
time.
Not enough left points, right? He's now up 4 points. I don't get it. Why they're not? Why they think?
I don't get it.
Pennsylvania.
I'm not worried about Pennsylvania. I think.
Don't worry. Don't worry at all.
I do too, but I'm saying the New York Times gives a slight edge to Trump, and I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Maybe they're ahead of you. Maybe you're not God.
You just called North Carolina.
Should we blaspheme you?
North Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Really, really bad. Really bad.
Trump is doing a lot better than expected. It's baffling.
Win Pennsylvania.
And I don't
Not
see
really.
how Cumberland, another big county for Trump, is 63%. Bucks, a big county for Harris, is 22.
Yeah, I think she's going to win Pennsylvania.
I do too.
She's going to win.
The biggest. Biden was up 14. She's up 17.
Yeah.
I don't see how she doesn't win Pennsylvania.
I agree.
Me either.
Pennsylvania, and she's doing better.
Don't get too wrapped up in the New York Times projection. I don't even know if they're mathematically sound. Don't get too wrapped up in them.
40. I don't understand why they think Trump's going to win Pennsylvania.
I don't think that's. I don't think
Keep repeating it.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got it covered.
She's going to win Pennsylvania.
She's going to win.
Yeah, they have a projection of Trump winning by 1.2 points.
Maybe their math is better than yours.
I think she's going to win Pennsylvania, despite what the New York Times is projecting.
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about.
They don't.
Yeah.
Wisconsin. Uh-oh. PA just went red.
He just went up, huh?
Yeah.
We can make it back.
I tallied 45% and she's up. But it's basically a tie.
I still think she's going to win Pennsylvania. But
She's going to win.
Yeah, they have it Trump 1.9 winning.
Pennsylvania, I mean not Pennsylvania. Philadelphia still has more than half of their votes to go. The suburbs of Philly, Chester County is only 11%, Montgomery County is only 28%, Bucks County is only 27%, Delaware County is only 25%. There's still a lot of votes to be had in those counties.
Berks, which is the biggest Trump county, is 75%.
36.
26, she's up 40. Only 20% in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's going to win Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I
She's
agree.
still going to win. No doubt. No doubt, Alan.
So let's check out Michigan.
Okay. 51 to 47 or 48.
Wow. And what percentage is in?
50.
Let me check this out. Looks like she might win Arizona.
But none of the rural counties.
Good call, Alan. Good call.
31% of the vote in.
Yeah, I think she's going to win PA. I wouldn't worry too much about PA.
Like the New York Times saying he's going to win.
What?
The New York Times is saying Trump is going to win.
Dad, why do you keep obsessing about the New York Times projection? Just forget it. Somebody
Forget
commented
about
in the
it.
chat. I forgot what they said, but they said that those projections are not very accurate.
No, I don't think they are.
So just forget them.
Forget about it. It's a fugazi.
That's a fugazi? How do you know it's a fugazi?
Trump is now ahead in Iowa.
Who is?
Trump with 49%.
We don't care about Iowa.
Should we call it?
Yeah. Well,
It's all right.
very scary.
It's pretty scary. Yeah.
Only to your ego.
Someone just sent.
Dawn is setting
Mom
in.
keeps insisting we shouldn't call Georgia.
I don't understand how the math is mathing.
I don't either. It's nice.
Because you guys can't math.
Yeah, I'm going to say if I'm wrong.
What's
I'm
that?
not saying-
Yeah, don't say anything. 80.
Now the New York Times is saying
Dad,
Michigan.
Dad.
Oh, the
don't
stupid
know
New
the
York
answer.
Times.
That's too
Of
close
course
to
they don't know the answer. Nobody knows the answer.
Nobody, except for you out there.
On
Thumb up the
election
video.
night. I thought Trump was going to win.
Right.
And then all those other votes came in.
The fraudulent
So heavily
votes, you
Biden. I don't
mean?
know if that's going to happen this
It's
time or
not going
not.
to happen this
No,
It's not
we
gonna
got that covered.
So what do you think is going to happen in the three critical states?
I think she's going to win. I still think she's going to win the three critical states.
When she wins.
Right. I haven't lost hope that she's going to win yet. I've definitely lost hope that she's going to win in a landslide, but I have not lost hope that she's going to win.
Right.
North Carolina is.
Well, real nail biter.
Try moving your mic a little bit closer to you, Dad, if you can.
Closer.
Trump is winning 51% of the Hispanic vote in Pennsylvania.
What?
That's what CNN.
What?
How is that possible?
How is that possible? You mean that the framing that we did of the Puerto Rico joke where the comedian Tony Hinchcliffe was referring to the massive garbage problem that exists on the island where the landfills are absolutely overflowing, and you guys tried to pin that on Trump? Didn't work? Wouldn't it work amongst all Latinos since all Latinos coalesced together with Puerto Rico? I can't imagine why that's happening. How's that possible?
The world is turned upside down. That's all I can say. Is that better?
Winning 51% of the vote in Pennsylvania, the Hispanic vote in Pennsylvania. That's
I
wild.
don't get it.
I don't get that
I
either.
don't get it.
The Hispanic vote overwhelmingly in Pennsylvania.
I know.
It's bizarre.
Huh. Everybody in the chat is dooming and saying Trump's won. That's not true, guys. He has not won.
It is actually.
He needs to win one of these three states, or else
He gonna win all
he loses,
three?
basically. So he has
Basically.
not won. 43,000 people watching, Dad.
Wow. Hope they won't be disappointed.
Just to watch the keys get thrown
Don't
away.
worry, Dad.
You're still optimistic, huh?
I'm still optimistic, yes.
All right. It's a long night.
I'm not feeling as good as I did when I first sat down in this chair, 4 hour, 3 hour, however long we started to go. But I still believe she's going to win.
CNN
Keep saying
says
that.
3 battlegrounds are still too early to call. These are not very good results so far.
No, there has not been any good surprise if you're a Harris supporter, that's for sure.
Thank God.
Positive for Harris yet.
Nothing positive for Harris yet, no.
Nothing.
But yeah, 56-42 for Tim Sheehy, the Republican.
It's gotta hurt.
Ahead of Michigan.
Yep,
Substantially.
but only 28% reporting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
57% reporting. It's basically a tie, 0.3 percentage points difference.
1,000 difference.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
66% reporting, and she's down by 2.
500,000.
Yeah.
Not good.
I'm not worried
Very
about
good.
PA yet. There's still a lot of votes here.
A lot of votes to come.
Yeah. I'm not worried about PA.
Don't worry, you can get those uncreased
Those
ballots
is the
in.
path.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Pre-printed,
Don't
pre-signed.
forget, 2016, 2020, at this time in the election night, we were also confused about what the hell was about to happen. So,
Ain't confused now. You see the math, you just don't want to admit it. The dog gets it. The dog's warning you.
I don't think she's going to win Pennsylvania.
what?
Bunch of Harris counties with very few votes in.
Say that one more time.
49.
Wait, Dad, listen for a second. What did you say in the beginning of that? You said you do think she's going to win, or you don't?
I think she'll win Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I
Yep.
agree. We've been saying that all night.
Yep.
Yeah,
No doubt about that. I'll vouch for you there.
And in Delaware,
It
150,000.
shifted 2020 after midnight and the days following the election shifted in Biden's favor once mail-in ballots were counted. But it's correct me if I'm wrong,
Mail-in
Dad, it's
ballots.
totally different this time. One,
Oh,
they're counting a lot of states because of the fiasco of 2020.
Mail-in ballots, yeah.
Right, like I got a notification that my mail-in ballot was counted like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So it's not the same as
Who'd
20.
you vote
I
for?
know, I understand what happened in 2020, but that's not what's happening in this election, unfortunately.
Nope.
Wow, there's a lot of
Can't pull all those extra ballots out and throw them in the pile.
It's funny that you're paying us saying that the keys are wrong when the election's not even over yet. So
I know.
Keys are wrong.
I don't
The
get why you
keys
would
do
waste
not
your money like that,
fit.
but I guess live your life.
There will be no open door to the White House using those
Think
keys.
so?
17% in. Trump is 200,000 votes ahead.
What the fudge?
So unless there's some big dumps from the Democratic counties, it's looking really dubious.
There can still be
Really
100,000 votes in
dubious.
Bucks County alone. Obviously, she's not going to win.
That's not
100,000.
enough. At
Right.
least 200,000 votes.
There's only
Trump
only
won
half
Bucks
in
County.
Montgomery, only half in Chester. Philadelphia is almost done.
Oh, that's too bad.
But these
No,
suburbs,
it's not.
there's still about there's more than half remaining in these Philadelphian suburb counties.
Right, that could change things.
Yeah.
Do a special show tomorrow night, no matter what happens.
I don't know. I haven't thought about that yet. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
I doubt you'll have many
I'm not
viewers.
sure. There's 40,000 votes ahead. Not
Yeah.
good.
So still a long ways to go, folks. And remember, all she's got to do is win Michigan. At this point, Michigan and PA and Wisconsin. And she's GTG
That's it.
good to go, folks.
That's
Long way
it.
to
That's
go.
all she got to do.
I'm still hopeful that she's going to win these 3 states. I was hopeful that she might win North Carolina, Georgia, Arizona, Nevada, but God, why does
She didn't
everybody
win
just
any of
comment,
those,
"Yeah,
but she's
yeah, yeah."
going
It's
to
like,
win
all right,
these
I get
3.
it. I freaking get it.
Well, they don't got much to say, you
Pennsylvania's
know,
getting close, but
because they
these
losing.
3 states are still a while from being over.
Like
There are
Chiefs
still a
fans
lot of
today.
votes to be had in these 3
me
states.
included.
Okay? These 3 states are a long ways. Well, Pennsylvania's getting close, but these 3 states are still a while from being over. There are a lot of votes left. There are still half the votes left in Milwaukee. All right, not Dane County. That's not a very big county. There's still half the votes left in Wisconsin. I mean, Milwaukee, okay? That can easily... So she's got a like 100,000 vote lead in Milwaukee. She'll get another, 80,000 votes here. Boom, she's 40,000 votes ahead. So don't give up on Wisconsin.
Nope. Stay tuned, everybody.
Nope.
Not looking great though.
We still don't know. Know. I'm gonna.
We know.
Up. I got a rising desk, so I can rise with my desk.
Rise like Trump.
Ooh, I've been
from
sitting
the political
for a while.
dead,
I didn't realize that.
and almost the graveyard you leftists tried to send him to.
It's tough on an old man.
Look, if you want to sign off, Dad, you can sign off at any time. You don't have to worry.
No. I'll at least go to midnight. Pull out Pennsylvania. Still has a good shot.
Say that one more time.
She's got a good shot, huh?
If she can pull out Pennsylvania, she still has a good shot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh,
the lead is
if
growing
she can
for
pull
Trump,
out Pennsylvania.
That's really strange.
No, it's not. It's the result of all the horrific policies done by the Democrats over the last 4 years, plus Obama, plus the racial division in our country.
88 votes.
God dang.
800 votes.
God dang.
Mom says too much dead air.
Well, yeah, I'm not worried about that at this point. We've been streaming for 4.5 hours. If you guys can't give us a second to not talk, you can leave. You can leave the stream. I don't give a shit.
No, stay tuned because we want to watch y'all break down in the next few minutes.
I was just saying that generally. So, Feliana says, what about the absentee votes for those states? The issue is that there's not going to be a great enough margin for her to make up these giant.
It was too big to rig. We don't have enough pre-printed, uncreased, pre-signed ballots that will not undergo a signature check to dump at the feet of election officials with pleads to get Kamala Harris into office. We just don't have that type of number of absentee, quote unquote, ballots.
Doesn't look that way.
I am starting to get the feeling that we're not going to know until the wee hours of the morning or next few days.
Definitely not next few days.
Yes, I think they've counted the absentee ballots.
Right.
I don't think we're going to get the surge that we got in 2020.
Yeah, open. That's
the magical surge.
Michigan has gone red.
Wow. Yeah, baby.
I mean,
so 38% in though.
38% in, yeah. 80% in Pennsylvania, and his lead grew.
It's very, very, very difficult.
Oh my goodness.
I don't get it.
I do.
The only thing that could be happening is that we're wrong about this absentee voting thing. That's the only thing I can think of.
No. Yeah. Hold on to the dream of cheating.
There's only 58% in Milwaukee. Still only 16% reporting in Detroit, Dad, in Wayne County.
Oh, I think she's going to win Michigan.
She's going to win Michigan, no doubt.
Like 800,000.
Georgia, he's 2% ahead, 2.7% ahead. Wisconsin, he's 3% ahead. PA is 3.7% ahead. Virginia, Harris is 4.1% ahead. Michigan, Trump is 4.3% ahead. Harris is ahead in New Mexico and Maine.
Ugh.
Here we go. The keys have failed. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Time is running out.
Did you say a word while I was gone, Dad?
What's that?
Did you say a word while I was gone?
I don't remember.
Oh, God.
Maybe not. I'm kind of out of it at this point.
Right.
Walden is losing by 2.5 points.
It's not over yet, though, Dad. It's not over.
I know it's not over.
Because we said 15 times she's going to win Pennsylvania.
At a certain point, the math
just the math.
Yeah. Decision Desk only has her at a 15% chance to win right now.
That's not good.
It's very good for America, for the world. Come on, think larger than your keys.
It's not over. It's not over.
And your quote-unquote legacy.
Yogi Berra once said, it ain't over till it's over.
But it's over.
Not looking
It's
good.
over.
It's too hard to tell. I mean, like, there's just, there's hundreds of thousands of ballots still waiting to be counted in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin.
She hasn't cut into his vote
I know.
anywhere.
Oh, he's down 2,000 votes from last time we checked.
Yeah.
She did, yeah.
And he's now just up by 2%.
Yeah.
It's not done.
No, we've been saying PA's not done
Hold
this
the
whole time.
hope. Hold the hope.
And if there are more ballots to be counted tomorrow, we might not know tonight.
No, you can just bring in a whole bunch of
You get
extra
it within
ballots.
tens of thousands of votes, then all bets are off in Pennsylvania.
I know, because you can have Bucks County, as the commissioner did, state that she was going to count all the votes that came after the court-imposed deadline, because she wants to cheat. She wants to make sure that all the votes are counted, including the illegal ones from maybe the illegal aliens who don't have the right to vote. But that's why the Democrats want them streaming across our border in order to give them that right. And of course, they will reward the Democrats for the gift that they gave on behalf of all Americans and vote for them in perpetuity, which was the whole point of the surge in illegal immigration that they allowed.
Lori Chestnick says it. I don't know, man. I'm starting to get nervous.
Democratic counties are
Good.
pretty much in.
I'm starting to get a little nervous.
Yeah,
Good, good.
She needs to make up 170,000 votes.
I don't see it. The big Democratic counties are mostly in.
No, they're yeah.
Well,
Shit,
come on,
shit.
hold the hope.
I just don't see it.
This is the first moment of the night where I've lost hope a little bit.
Too. Anything in Nevada?
Nope.
Well, if she loses Pennsylvania, it
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Look at that nice red south.
Oh, I'm tired.
Move
I'm
me
not
to
gonna
the
go
south
past that.
outside of
Okay.
No matter what
Atlanta.
happens.
I think she lost.
Running out in Pennsylvania, yep. It's not changing.
I hate to say that because I've been hopeful all night, but I think she lost.
I do too.
She lost. Good call, finally. Took a little while.
I think it's 90% over.
I can't believe it. I'm kind of in shock right now. I've been
Our country.
I've been hopeful this whole time.
I know you've been more hopeful than me.
I think it's gone. It's just not. There's just not enough room to make up. The math isn't there.
No, the math doesn't work. Numbers don't lie. I'm a numbers guy. You're a numbers guy. What point should we pack it in?
Whenever you want.
How about now?
Well, I'll go to 1 anyway. That'll be what, 5 hours?
Yeah.
Hours. That's pretty good for an old man, huh?
I just can't
I'm
believe
not
it.
worried for myself, but all of these young people.
I just can't believe it.
Should be
It's hard to
hopeful.
believe.
I just can't believe after this guy has
Here we go. Here we go. TDS.
essentially attempted to take down our democracy already, that people want to give.
Yeah.
People want to give him another chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The democracy's gone.
Gone. Sayonara,
I
baby.
just can't wrap my mind around it.
Up in
Once democracy's gone,
up in
it's
flames.
impossible to recover.
I mean, I don't.
And that's why we're protecting from you and the Democrats that wanted to silence people, that wanted to mandate that we get injected with a vaccine that doesn't work, and shut anybody up on social media that said otherwise, or called out the idea that maybe it originated in the Wuhan laboratory. I'm talking about, of course, the virus, as racist, as opposed to it originating in the wet markets, which was the theory that you were trying to propagate by virtue of your stranglehold of the information channels of the New York Times. I guess Allan doesn't care about the New York Times, neither do I.
I'm holding out hope. I'm hoping that
by the dictators losing wars.
I'm holding out hope. I'm hoping that he serves his term and he leaves and we never have to deal with him again. But I just can't wrap my mind around how that many people can just ignore all the shit he did in 2020. I just can't.
Just told y'all.
All the things he said. He
It's
had
not
a
even.
total meltdown in the last 2 weeks.
It's not even. That's not even it. It's not about the things that he said. Nobody gives a shit about that, obviously, or else he would have lost.
Big. He would have
No,
lost big.
we liked
That's
what
why
he
I got
said.
upset last week because I just feel like it's just constant over and over again. Trump said this, and not enough on what he actually did.
Cry
I
harder.
agree.
The man tried to send a fake slate of electors to overturn the 2020 election. That
Oh,
should
God,
instantly,
what
in the minds
framing.
and hearts of Americans, be disqualifying.
Should have been.
But you lost.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
You lost. What is there to get?
Everybody is saying we should continue.
I know. We've talked about that.
Now, Mr. Allan Lichtman, would be a good time to take a
tall glass of shut up juice.
and then you call it blasphemy against you. Talk about having one's identity tied up in their ability to predict. I feel bad for you, but you lost. Deal with it, dork. And we should be grateful as a country. We should be hopeful for the young people because Kamala Harris would have slid our country further down the cliff into irreparable damage. And Trump coming on gives us the opportunity to reset, to rout the waste and fraud and abuse of taxpayer funds out of government that we're seeing right now with U.S. aid. And look at all that he's doing. And all you fear mongers, all you clowns that earn your reputation by denigrating those who are trying to do good and protecting the status quo. Gee, I wonder where you guys were on the side of mandating COVID vaccines. You deserve your glass of shut up juice. And the keys, throw them away because they don't work. You got it wrong, and I'm going to blaspheme you and state that again.